Welcome to Great Talking Entertainment. I'm your host, KJ, and this is the podcast where we review movies and TV shows, including all your favorite superheroes from Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and much more. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talking Entertainment official channel. Let's go, baby! Now, this is a spoiler review for the new Marvel's Studios special presentation of the Guardian of the Galaxy Holiday Special Review. And again, this is a spoiler. If you have not seen it, pause this, give me a thumbs up to help this channel grow, go watch it, then come back and listen to this awesome review by me, your boy, KJ. So, you've been warned. Let's get into it. Marvel Studios' special presentation, the Guardian of the Galaxy Holiday Special, isn't about Drax and Mantis wanting to cheer up Star-Lord just because he's still upset and sad about the loss of Gamora. They decided to kidnap the actor Kevin Bacon. The reason why is Kraglin told a story of Yondu being a Grinch to a young Star-Lord that kind of ruined his Christmas. This also makes it the first time we see any member head to Earth. And yes, I know Endgame counts, but they were busy fighting Thanos. This is more of them interacting with, where you see Drax and Mantis having fun, interacting with people on Earth, and of course Kevin Bacon, while they chase him all over California to kidnap him to meet Star-Lord. They eventually get Kevin Bacon to go and meet him. And they also review Mantis and Star-Lord are related as half siblings. And we also get to meet new characters like Cosmo, and we get to see that Groot is a teenager that hit puberty. This is a great film to watch, especially in the month of December, on Christmas Day, or the week of Christmas, during your Christmas break, whatever. This is a feel-good moment. This is technically like the first Marvel film or show or whatever that doesn't have a villain in it per se, like a Thanos or a Killmonger or nothing like that. Just no villain. This is just a fun thing. This is definitely James Gunn paying tribute to the Star Wars Christmas special and all that, and anything like 80s 90s cartoon special. It's really great. I really enjoyed this film, and I think you guys will too. So, let's just break down some of the stuff that we seen, new things that came up that has people talking. So, let's talk about Cosmo the dog. Now, this is a dog that can talk with a special collar, kind of like the movie Up. This dog has a telekinesis. Basically, it can teleport things, make things move with its mind, basically. And I think they made this dog a female because they have a female voice actor that's portraying it. I don't know the actor's name, but let me know in the comments for sure. But it seems like this is going to be a female dog. I think in the comic books it was a male, but it's no big deal because it is a cute dog. And I think this Cosmo being part of the Guardian of the Galaxy, to me, is going to bring a new dynamic of what Marvel may go to the direction of this. I just think it's cool. So not a lot of things, but I think this character is going to be very important in the MCU beyond the Guardian of the Galaxy. I can see that as well because Cosmo again is a reference to when the Russians sent a dog to outer space, because you see on its space suit it says CCP, so that's Revenant. So we know the dog is Solvent. So there you go. Maybe Black Widow related. Who knows? And then we also learn that the Guardian of the Galaxy owns the planet or extracelestial skull that floats in outer space, as it's called, Nowhere. They own it now. That's very interesting. I knew the Collector escaped in the season of Loki. I forget which episode, but he did escape. But I'm just curious how or where they got the cash or funds to buy it. And I wonder how they got it. There's two things that can go down. One, it can be a funny reason, or two, it can be just be a sad reason. But there's something big onto it, and I think this is going to be the Guardian of the Galaxy's like home base for now. Because I think in number three, they're going to go back to. They may have a big bad villain where it's going to be more serious and not so funny and comical as this whole film was, but that's okay. But very interesting that they own Nowhere, and I just can't wait to see it. I don't really have any ideas or theories of it yet, but the one thing I think is that maybe this is the place to maybe can help Gamora feel safe or come back in a way. The next topic is Kevin Bacon. Now, I know that Kevin Bacon plays one of the villains in Moon Knight, and let me just say this first before I get into that theory. I think Kevin Bacon was just being himself was just funny and entertaining, and it was just fun. This is, like I said, this is Star Lord over the years telling people all over the planets about how Kevin Bacon is the greatest hero on planet Earth, referencing like his movie Footloose and other films like Jason movie that he was in. But it was just really fun to see him burst Drax and Mantis's bubble. That he's like, yeah, I'm just an actor. I just play those characters, and it was just funny. But I have a dark theory. I think, and I'm not saying this is true, and this is really far fetched, but here it goes. So I know in Moon Knight that Kevin Bacon plays this guy. What if Kevin Bacon, this guy, is thinking that he's Kevin Bacon, but he's really not. He's just delusional. Maybe he got his memory wiped, and because yeah, they might have interpreted he got shot, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's just in a deep sleep, kind of like how Moon Knight was in a way, and he's lost his memory because maybe that's how they got him set up. So I think the character that he was playing in Moon Knight is believing that he is Kevin Bacon, and I think the Egyptian gods had something to do with it. That's just what I think. That is very far fetched, and I don't think that's true, but that'd be kind of cool if they went that route. So nothing really much on that. Let's see. The map stars. I noticed some celebrities like John Cena, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Margie Robert, and a couple others. And I just wonder if this could be a tease of these actors actually having a future role, or if they haven't officially are and they just haven't announced it to the world that these actors could be playing a Marvel character. And I know this is just James Gunn just flexing because, yes, he is now also running DC Comics, DC Studios as they call them now. And this is just him because he saw some other actors who were in the Suicide Squad movie. Just a lot of them. So could John Cena have a Marvel character, be playing a Marvel character? Yeah. Margie Robert? Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be interesting if they did. If not, this was just a throwaway thing to try to find Kevin Bacon. So I'm okay with that. Groot. Let's talk about Groot. Groot is a teen. He's still in a teenager mode, but he's also he's somebody that hit puberty. He's a little bit buffer, so he's been lifting up the weights. He's still comical. He's still a goofy kid. And let me just say, to me personally, I think Groot stole the whole show. Like, just him in those little scenes, just being like a little kid or just being funny in a way. he was the highlight of this whole film, and I really enjoy Groot. I hope maybe in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is in this form of some sort. So definitely I'm hoping for that. I just think because there could be more with this. Let's talk about Gamora. So they mention Gamora, but not a lot. There's no clues, and honestly, it's there's really nothing to say. I think she's gone, and I know the other variant is gone, but it's not. It's unclear of like where is this Gamora? Who is this Gamora? Right? That's the joke. What is Gamora? Right? But I think honestly, I don't think they're gonna touch upon it yet. I had a feeling they weren't gonna give any detail, but to me, because I think she might be the bigger plot of the story that's gonna be untold, like the that's gonna be told in Guardian of the Galaxy 3. So I think Gamora's story right now is being saved for Guardian of the Galaxy 3 just because I think it has a bigger plot to it, and I think she's a bigger key element to that story for the script. And of course, it may spoil some stuff that they may want to wait and surprise us within that film. So I think that's very interesting because nobody's talking about it, and it's just like, what? Mantis is the half sister of Star Lord. You know what? Fans have been speculating on that, and there was some cutscenes that did not make in Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 2, but I guess there were going to be scenes of him with Mantis's mom, but they decided not to do that, which is okay. It makes sense, but I think the reason why they're doing it now is this: they're telling you that no, they're not going to do a love story with Mantis and Star Lord, and because they could have easily just said no. In the live action, they're not related. In comic books, they may be related, but they weren't. They were just trying to avoid that whole thing as a whole complete. Because, like I said, I think there's a bigger story that is just for the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 movie. And I think that also, to me, they didn't want to put any scenes or dialogues in this film that could potentially spoil that. So that's another thing. I think James Gunn and Marvel Studios / aka Kevin Feige are really keeping this story really close and tight, just because I think this is obviously James Gunn's like technically last film he's contracted to do in contract, and obviously he's going to be in the DC studio working on DC comic content for live action. But I think just because of that too, I think the Gamora story and Mantis's half sister being revealed here is an important key element to understand that the next film is going to be it's going to a complete different direction for this team up. This could be the final chapter, honestly. Like, because it's like I said, Gamora is still not cleared. It's up in the air. Like, are they gonna have like that happy ending between those two, where they live happily ever after, or is like Star Lord's like end? You don't know yet, because like I said, this film to me just told me that those two questions that people were hoping to see and get in this, they're gonna have to wait because there's something bigger to it, like I said. So that's just me. And yeah, they could do something funny about it. Of course, it's one of James Gunn's things. I get that. Let's talk about that now. Let's talk about the Guardian of the Galaxy 3. To me, this indicates that this may go dark, be a little bit darker. You know, like they may do some dark comedy too with it to try to keep the current format of how they had all the Guardian of the Galaxy movies so far. They could do like that dark comedy kind of like Ozark or the Netflix show You. You know, there's a little dark comedy to it, but I think they may go that route because, again, there's rumors about who could be the big bad villain, and you know, if they go this route, a lot of these like stuff that Garden this special has teased, like for example, uh, the band the band 97 dressed up as these aliens who were singing like a song that represents Christmas, and they got misinformation about Santa Claus thanks to Rocket. For example, he said, "Who lit up the reindeer?" Well, we know in the comic book that Rocket was experimented on to look like a please don't kill me, Rocket, a raccoon. But and so that may be triggering for Rocket when he learns about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So when the lead singer of the band 97, who dressed up as a character, an alien basically, said, "Who lit up the reindeer?" Well, he's probably having a darker thing. One of the lump of coal, you know, that's like fuel for the rocket ship and so forth. So Rocket's looking at Santa Claus a lot different, a little bit darker. And obviously they were making a joke out of it just for laughs, but to me this indicates that it's going to be much darker. And they gave Rocket Bucky's arm, so this is an indication of, okay, the next time you see Rocket, he ain't gonna have so much happy moments or feel good moments. So I think Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is gonna be much darker because of things like that they showed in this film, in the special of this. So yeah, but that's just my theory. That's just my thoughts. But if I had to give this Marvel special a 1 out of 10, I'm definitely giving it a 10 out of 10. It was great. It's fun. I'm telling you, definitely watch this on Christmas Day. Like, it's going to be worth it. It'll make you feel good. And all the superhero fans can just enjoy this with your friends, your families, your cousins, and it helps them get into more Marvel films. So, thank you for my review. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talk and Entertainment official channel. Please subscribe, hit that notification button so you can always be up to date with the latest content. Thank you and peace.